and the angles of a triangle. And while measuring this triangle, then whenever you consider a line, whenever the line is rotated, then the measurement of angle will be taken between the initial and the final sides. If whenever this line is rotated from the initial point, then the angle will be taken as positive. That is in anti-clockwise direction. The angle is measured is positive. And when it is rotated in clockwise direction, the angle measured is called is negative. And the point of rotation is called as the vertex. About which point it is rotating, that point is called as the vertex. That's what we have said earlier. But this measurement of angles is of three types. One is English method, or that is called as the hexadecimal method, which is in degrees. The second one is circular measurement, that is in radians, and the French method, that is in grades. But we are much familiar with the degrees and the radians. Then what is the relation between degrees and the radians? Yesterday we discussed that is d by 180 is equals to c by pi, where d is the measurement of angle in degrees and c is the measurement of angle in radians. We can convert from degrees to radians or from radians to degrees using this relation. That's what we said earlier. And also we discussed some model problems, how to convert degrees to radians or radians to degrees. So this is the first point we have. After we discuss trigonometric functions or ratios, whenever you consider any right angle triangle, then the sine is always, sine theta is always equals to opposite side by hypotenuse. And when it is cos theta, it is adjacent side by hypotenuse. And if it is tan theta, sin theta by cos theta are opposite side by adjacent side. Cosecant theta is nothing but 1 by sin theta, that is the reciprocal of sin theta. Secant theta is the reciprocal of cos theta. And cot theta is the reciprocal of tan theta that we discussed. Thereafter, we discussed about the quadrants. Regarding that quadrants, so the first thing what we said in that is, whenever you take two perpendicular lines along x and y axis, then it is divided into 4 regions, and each region is called as the quadrant. Thereby, we have 4 quadrants, which is, what are the quadrants there you have? This is what I have given yesterday. Suppose this is x, o, x dash, and this is y, o, y dash. Then this is the first quadrant. This is the second quadrant. This is the third quadrant. And this is the fourth quadrant. There are 4 quadrants. That means whenever you take 2 perpendicular lines in a plane, it is divided into 4 parts, and each part is taken as 1 quadrant. And here in this quadrant, all are positive. Here, sine and cosecant are positive. Here, what else? Tan and cot are positive. Here, cos and cosine and secant are positive. These are all used in the formula called as all silver teacups. This is what we have used earlier. So, in the first one, all are positive. Silver. In the second one, sine and cosecant positive. T, third quadrant, tan and cot are positive. And fourth quadrant, cosine. And one more thing, when we are using this trigonometric operations, for 90 plus or minus theta and 270 plus or minus theta, what happened? Sine changes to cos, cos changes to sine, and tan changes to cot. Whereas for 180 plus or minus theta and 360 plus or minus theta, the function remains unaltered. This is what you are given in the last class, and based on that you may be given first thing in first quadrant what I can take, how to find out the values in the first quadrant. Suppose if I take sine 90 minus theta. Sine 90 minus theta means it is first quadrant. In the first one, all are positive. So first the sign will be plus. Then 90 minus theta. For 90 and 270 sign change to cos. Yesterday we have written. So this is plus cos theta. Similarly, cos 90 minus theta. That is also plus. Cos 90 minus theta. It is sine. Sine change to cos. Cos change to sine. And tan 90 minus theta. That is plus cot theta. This is for 90 minus theta. If I take for 90 plus theta, 90 plus theta means now it enters into second quadrant. Okay. Into writing quadrants. So 90 first one is this. I'm taking. Then sine 90 plus theta, how much in the second quadrant? Tell me. 90 plus theta. First quadrant, second quadrant, sine positive plus cos theta. Now cos 90 plus theta. Cos. In the second one, only sine or cosecant positive. So for cos, it should be taken as negative. But cos change to sine. Third one, tan 90 plus theta. In that case, so tan in the second quadrant, only sine, cosecant positive, all are negative. So minus cot theta. This is for 90 minus theta and for 90 plus theta. Sine change to cos. Cos change to sine. Cot change. Tan change to cot. This is first one. Now second one is sine 180 minus theta. Sine 180 minus theta means how much? In the this 180 minus theta means again it lies in the second quadrant. In the second quadrant, sine only positive, but the function remains same. Similarly, the second one, cos 180 minus theta, second quadrant. In the second quadrant, sine only positive, so minus cos. So only sine will be given, but the function remains unaltered. And tan 180 minus theta minus tan theta. This is 180 minus theta. Similarly, when you consider 180 plus theta, sine 180 plus theta. 180 plus theta means which quadrant? After crossing one and means it enters into third quadrant. In third quadrant, what is positive? Tan and cot are positive, remaining are negative. So minus sine theta. And this is cos 180 plus theta minus cos theta. But tan 180 plus theta minus, plus. Because tan and cot are positive in third quadrant. So plus. And because for 180 the function remains same. That's what you are going to. Third one, sine 270 minus theta. 270 means third quadrant. 270 minus theta. It lies in the third quadrant. So this becomes minus sine change to cos minus cos theta. Cos 270 minus theta minus sine theta. Tan 270 minus theta plus cot. Are you able to follow? Whereas in this case, Sine 270 plus theta, third quadrant, minus, sorry, fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, cosine is positive. So minus sine theta. Cos 270 plus theta, minus plus. For 270, the function will change. So sine is given as cos theta. Here, silver teacups means plus sine theta. And tan 270 plus theta minus cos. And the fourth one, is it visible to everyone? Sine 270 plus theta. 270 plus theta, again, fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, cos only positive. Function will, sorry, already is over now. So 360 minus 360 minus theta means, again, it is in the fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, cos is only minus sine theta. Cos 360 minus theta plus cos theta, tan 360 minus theta minus tan. Whereas if you come across to this, sine 360 plus theta, 360 plus theta means again it enters into first quadrant. So all are positive. Function remains same. Cos 360 plus theta plus cos theta. Tan 360 plus theta plus tan. Is it clear? For 90 plus or minus theta, sine change it to cos, cos change it to sine, tan change it to cot. For 180 minus theta or 180 plus theta, function remains and sine remains sine, cos remains cos, tan remains tan. Again for 270 plus or minus theta, 270 minus theta, 270 plus theta. Sine change it to cos, cos change it to sine, tan change it to cot. Only the sign, depending on the on silver teacups, which is positive, which is negative, is defined. For 360 minus theta and 360 plus theta, it is same. Over. Is it over? Still anybody is writing? Raise your hands.
Yes, sir. 3 members write చేశారు సార్. సార్ అన్మ్యూట్ చేయమంటారా?
అక్కర్లేదు. ఆన్సర్ డౌన్ చేస్తే కంప్లీట్ అయింది. ఓకే, డౌట్స్ ఉన్నప్పుడు రైట్ చేస్తే దెన్ యూ కెన్ అన్మ్యూట్. Everyone is completed, down your hands. That's enough. If you are writing, raise your hands. Everyone is able to follow. For 90 and 270, sine change to cos, cos change to sine, tan change to cos. For 180 and 360, function remains unknown. Only the sign can be adapted by using all silver teacups. In the first quadrant, all are positive. In the second quadrant, sine and cosine are positive, that cosecant are positive, which implies remaining are negative. In third quadrant, tan and cot are positive, which means that remaining functions are negative. In fourth quadrant, cosine and secant are positive, which means the others are negative. Once you got the idea of this, you can easily get. Is it completed? Can I erase this? Still writing? Still anybody is writing? Madam,
సార్ అరెస్ట్ చేశాను సార్.
మీరు చెప్పాలి నాకు. అది వాళ్ళు డౌన్ చేసంటే హ్యాండ్స్.
ఓకే సార్.
Ask me to erase. Otherwise, time waste.
ఓకే సార్.
Now, once you got the idea of this, there are some standard values. Now, stating standard values of trigonometric function. Standard values of trigonometric functions. In that, we can take first one for sine 0 degree, sine 0, 0, cos 0, 1, tan 0. So, the angle is that. Second one is sine 30 degrees. How much? 1/2. I think everyone know these values. Cos 30, √3/2. Tan 30, 1/√3. Everyone should remember all these values. Third one, sine 45, 1/√2. Cos 45, 1 by root 2 tan 45 1. Fourth one sin 60 degrees root 3 by 2 cos 60 degrees 1 by 2 tan 60 degrees root 3. Thereafter we have sin 90 degrees 1 cos 90 degrees 0 tan 90 degrees undefined, or in general we can take it as infinite. Actually we should not say infinity, you can say it is always undefined. Sixth one, sin 180. These are enough, later you can easily write sin 180 0 cos 180 minus 1 tan 180. So sin 0 0 cos 0 1 tan 0 0. Sin 30 1 by 2 cos 30 root 3 by 2 tan 30 1 by 2. Sin 45 1 by root 2 cos 45 1 by root 2 tan 45 1. Sin 60 root 3 by 2 cos 60 1 by 2 tan 60 root 2. This is 9. That means sin 60 is equivalent to cos 30. Sin 30 equivalent to cos 60. Sin 45 is equals to cos 40. Over. Still anybody is writing, raise your hands.
No, sir, you can erase, sir.
And now once you got the idea of this unity, how to make use of these quadrants and the standard values, you may ask some questions like this. Find the values of given trigonometric functions. You may be given, the first one is, let us say, sine 120 degrees. Second one, sine 130 or cos 135 degrees. Third one, tan 150 degrees, like just for convenience, you are writing sine 225 degrees, sine 765, Sin 315, and then and 330 degrees. Like that we can do. Tell me the answers for all. First of all, if you can observe this sin 120, how can you write this sin 120? There are two ways. Sin 90 plus 30 or sin 180 minus 60. Both are same. 180 minus 60, 120. 90 plus 30 also 120. Whichever you like, you can write. That is sin of 90 plus 30 if I write. 90 plus 30 means which quadrant? Second quadrant. In second quadrant, sine is positive. But sin 90 plus theta, because sine changed to cos, so cos 30. So the right answer is cos 30 value, no. So root 3 by 2. Second one, cos 135. This also you can write sin 90 plus 45 or 180 minus 45. Both are the same. And for convenience, I'm writing cos of 90 plus 45. Cos 90 plus 45 means in the second quadrant. In second quadrant, which is positive, only sine is positive. So cos is negative. And function change it to sine. Minus sine 45. So it is minus 1 by root 2. If I take tan 150, I can write this as tan of 180 minus 30. Or otherwise tan 90 plus 60. Anything we can write. That is the advantage. 180 minus 30 means which quadrant? Second quadrant. In second quadrant, only sine is positive. So tan becomes negative. But it is 180, so function remains same. For 180 plus or minus theta, function remains unaltered. So tan 30 degrees, that is minus 1 by 2. Are you able to follow? Next one, sin 225, sin of 180 plus 45, can I write? Sin 180 plus or 270 minus 40, both are same again. In that case, sin 180 plus theta, that lies in the third quadrant. In third quadrant, tan only positive. So sin must be taken as a negative minus sin 45 because the function remains unaltered. So minus 1 by. What about sin 315? Sin of. How much you can write? Tell me. 360 minus 45. Can I write? 300 plus is there, so I can write 360 minus 45. 360 minus 45 means which quadrant? Fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, which is positive? Only cosine is positive. So sine should be negative. Minus, function remains same. Minus 1. Am I right? Tan, this is tan of 360 minus 30. 360 minus 30 means again it lies in the fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, tan is negative. Tan 30 minus 1. Are you able to follow? Still any doubt? Raise your hands.
Sir, 5 members hand raise చేశారు సార్.
Unmute చేయండి.
ఓకే సార్.
One by one unmute చేస్తే they can ask.
ఓకే
సార్ ఏం లేదు సార్ ఇందాక క్వశ్చన్స్ అడిగారు కదా చెప్దామని రేస్ చేశాను అంతే సార్.
అమ్మా
ఇందాక క్వశ్చన్స్ అడిగారు కదా సార్ అందుకనే రేస్ చేశాను. ఇంకో క్వశ్చన్ అడుగుతారా సార్ చెప్తాను.
అలాగే Next I will ask. Okay. Is it completed? First you complete this.
Hello, sir.
Hmm.
Sir, in fourth one you gave us a sign 225.
Hmm.
Sir, I took a sign 270 minus 225.
270 minus 45.
Okay, sir.
Kada. 270 minus 45 becomes 220.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
270 minus 45, if you write, that lies in the third quadrant. In third quadrant only cos cos. So function changes to cos 45 minus cos 45. Again, you are going to get the same.
Okay,
Am I
sir.
right?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Hello,
Yes.
sir. How you are understanding the quadrant, sir? Which quadrant is means? For example, sine 25 means sine 180 plus 45. Then which quadrant it is?
Hmm.
How it is understood, sir?
Generally, if it is acute angle, already I told you, no. This is what we said. Suppose if you consider this is 90. Okay. From
Yes,
here
sir.
here, this becomes 180.
Yes, sir.
This is 270. Because you must
Yes, sir.
remember 360. Suppose 360, 270 plus theta means it enters into fourth quadrant.
Yes,
More
sir.
than 270, fourth quadrant. Less than 270,
Yes, sir.
greater than 180. Clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Sir, one more doubt, sir.
Tell me.
Sir, little explain about, sir, you written the table, no, sir? Table, sir. You have written, no, sir? Sine, cos, all, son.
This one.
How do you applied the all silver teacups rule, sir?
That is the rule that is adopted to find out the sign for the given trigonometric function. All silver
sir?
teacups. S stands for sine. T,
Yes, sir.
T stands for tan. And
Yes, sir.
this C stands for cosine. So in the first one, all are positive. Second one, sine. But reciprocal of sine is cosecant. That's why sine and cosecant are positive in second quadrant. Third quadrant, tan and its reciprocal cot also positive. In fourth quadrant, cosine or secant are.
How you are understanding that quadrant, sir?
How do you?
Understanding that quadrant, sir.
Why can't you understand the quadrant? Suppose if you take 90 plus theta.
Yes, sir.
90 plus theta means it enters into second quadrant. In second quadrant,
Yes,
which is
sir.
positive, sine positive. But function, if it's sine
Yes.
90 plus theta of this, it becomes cos.
Yes, sir.
Suppose.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir. Yes, sir. Understood, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Can I erase this, everyone? Completed?
Yes, sir, you can erase some.
So these are the points. Like this, we can do as many as we can to understand the quadrants and all. And now come to the other one. Once you got the idea of this, now identities. The next one is trigonometric identities. Trigonometric. Trigonometric identities. That is another one. In that, the first one is identities means that one sine square theta. Anybody know the trigonometric identities? Can anybody tell me? Anybody? Raise your hands if anybody knows what are the identities. Can anybody give?
Sir, unmute చేస్తాను.
sir.
Tell me,
Sir, actually, in before one, I have one doubt, sir.
what is that?
Trigonometric function. Sir, you get cos 135, right?
Yeah, cos 135.
Cos 135 equals to cos 90 plus 45.
Yes.
Then, sir, now minus sin 45 we will get our place, sir.
Because in all theoreticals, cos is negative minus sine, because the function will change, sine 40 minus 1 by root.
Okay, sir.
Because sine 90 plus theta, second quadrant. In second
Yes, sir.
quadrant, which is positive, sine only positive. But here it is cos. So
Yes, sir.
first we have to write negative sign. Cos changed to sine.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Can you give the, what are the trigonometric guidance? Anyone knows? Raise your hands and tell me. What are trigonometric identities? No one knows. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. Second identity, secant square theta minus tan square theta is 1. Cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is 1. These three are called as trigonometric identities. So sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. Or secant square theta minus tan square theta is 1. Or cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is 1. Or the trigonometric identities. Over. Next one, trigonometric formula of compound angles. Trigonometric formula of compound angles. Trigonometric formula of compound angles. First one is the addition formula. In that, a bit addition formula of this. Sin of a plus b cos of a plus b tan of a plus b. Can anybody know the values of this? What is sin a plus b? Anybody? I think these are all discussed in video lectures in mathematics. Huh? Can anybody answer? Raise your hands. Anyone know the answer for sin of a plus b expansion? No. Ma.
దీక్షిత్ నీ ఫోన్ లో అన్మ్యూట్ చేయమ్మా.
No one knows this.
గాయత్రి.
Sir.
Oh, Gayatri.
Sir, yes, sir.
Tell me.
Sin of a plus b is equals to sin a cos b plus cos a sin b.
Sin a cos b plus
Cos a sin b.
What about the second one?
Cos of a plus b is equals to cos a cos b minus sin a sin b.
Cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. Third one.
Tan of a plus b is equal to tan a plus tan b by 1 minus tan a tan b.
Actually, these are all we learned in the video lectures in mathematics. I hope so. You have in 10th class?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, very good. 1 minus tan
Tan A,
A.
tan B.
These are trigonometry formula of compound angles. First one is addition formula. We are adding two angles, A plus B, A plus B, like this. Second one, subtraction formula. The second one is subtraction formula. What is subtraction formula is here also again? A1 sin of A minus B cos of A minus B tan of A minus B. Can anybody give the answer for these three? Can anybody give answer for these three?
Harsha.
Sir,
Tell me, Harsha.
sin A minus B is equal to sin A cos B minus cos A sin B.
Sin A cos B minus.
Cos A sin B.
Very good. Cos A minus.
Cos A minus B is equal to cos A cos B plus sin A sin B.
Cos A cos B. That's right.
Cos A cos B plus sin A sin B.
So here if you observe, in the case of sin, if it's minus, you are going to get minus. In the case of cos, if it is minus, you are going to get. In the place of plus, you get your minus. Understand? Sin yes. What about the third one?
Tan A minus B is equal to tan A minus tan B by 1 plus tan A tan B.
Very good. Which school?
Which school, Harsha? Harsha.
Is it over? Can I erase this lower part?
Arrest. Okay. Addition formula. Arrest.
Next, third one is product formula. In that, the first one is AB sin C plus sin B. AB sin C minus sin B. Okay. Cos C plus cos B. And fourth one, cos C minus cos B. Can anybody give me the answer for this? If anybody is able to answer, raise your hands.
What is Avish? Avish, చెప్పమ్మా. Avish,
sin C plus sin D is equal to 2 into
Yeah.
sin C plus D by 2 into cos C minus D.
C minus D by 2. This sin C plus sin D can be written as 2 sin C plus D by 2 into cos of C minus D by 2. What about sin C minus sin D?
I don't know, sir.
Okay. Anybody can? This is 2 cos C plus D by 2 sin C minus. Reverse. Sin C plus sin D. 2 sin C plus D by 2 cos C minus. But in reverse, in the case of minus sign, you get 2 cos C plus D by 2 sin C minus D by 2. Next, cos C plus cos D. Anybody?
కరిష్మా చెప్పమ్మా సార్ కరిష్మా
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning. Tell me the answer.
Cos C plus cos D equals to 2 cos C plus D by 2 cos C minus D by 2.
That's right. 2 cos C plus D by 2 cos C minus D by. What about cos C minus cos D?
2 sin C plus D by 2 sin D minus C by 2.
Or otherwise, you can also write minus 2 sin
C plus D by 2 sin C minus D by 2.
Because all are writing in the form of C plus D only. Or otherwise, if you write this minus and if you take inside, a sin of D minus C. Anything is same. So, if both are cosine functions and if they are adding, then both are cosine. If it is cos C minus cos D, then both are sine. Whereas in case of sin C plus sin D or sin C plus sin D, sine and cosine both will exist. So, this is the trigonometry formula of compound angles. A plus B, sin A plus B, that is addition formula, subtraction formula, and the product formula related to this. Then come to the other one, multiple angles. Is it over? Write down first. Over. Can I erase?
you can erase sir.
Now, next one is multiple angles. In that multiple angles, the first one is sin 2A. What is the value of sin 2A? Can anybody? Sin 2A.
పూజిత
2 sin A cos A.
Yes. Who?
2 sin A cos A.
Here, whenever you consider this, for this you can also have a simple proof like this. I can write sin 2A as sin of A plus A in terms of compound angles. Then sin 2A plus A means sin A plus B form. Sin A cos B plus cos A sin. So sin A cos A plus again cos A sin A. Therefore, we are going to get this as 2 sin A cos A. Like that. So, if you know the addition, subtraction, and product formulas, from that you can easily find out the multiple angles. And the second one, let us see. Suppose if I take cos 2A, what are the values of cos 2A? Can anybody? Cos 2A. Can anybody?
cos 2a is equals to 2 cos square a minus 1 or 1 minus 2 sin square a.
2 cos square a minus 1.
1 minus 2 sin square a or cos square a minus sin square a.
That's right. Cos square. Who? Name. Who
What's it?
told the answer? Tell me the name.
Gayatri, sir.
Good. This also I can prove like this. See, just if I take cos 2a, cos 2a is nothing but cos of a plus a only. Again, cos a plus cos b form. What is that? Cos a, cos b. Cos a, cos b means again a minus sin a, sin b. That only we got. Sin a, sin b means b also a. Therefore, it is how much it is? Cos square a minus sin square a. That is one formula. But using identities, I can write cos square a can be written as 1 minus sin square a minus sin square a, because cos square a can be written as 1 minus sin square a. Am I right? Therefore, this becomes 1 minus 2 sin. Or otherwise, if you write sin square a, you can get 1 minus 2 cos square a minus 1. Are you able to follow? This is how we are using cos 2a. So cos 2a, by mistake if you forget, if you know the compound addition formula, then also we can write using this relation. And what about the third one? Tan 2a. Can anybody? What is the answer? 2 tan a by 1 plus tan square. Same thing. Here also you can write tan a plus tan. Proof. Tan of 2a. Tan of a plus a. Tan a plus tan a by 1 minus tan a tan. That is tan a. This becomes 2 tan a by 1 minus only na. Tan a plus b, tan a plus tan b by 1 minus tan a. Sure. This is how much you are going to get. 2 tan a by 1 minus. Got it? This compound angle. So, multiple angles sin 2a. 2 sin a cos a. How it is arrived using the compound angle formula. Again, cos 2a. 2 cos square minus 1. 1 minus 2 sin square. This is also arrived from the compound angles formula. Same thing. 2 tan a by 1 minus tan square. Can I erase this? Is it completed?
Yes, sir, you can erase.
What is time?
Sir, last 5 minutes. Sir.
Fourth one, sin 3a. Can anybody give me the answer? What is sin 3a? Can anybody? Sin 3a value.
Sir,
Can anybody give me the answer?
sir,
Who?
sir,
Shanmugni.
Huh? Who is
sir, 3
talking?
sin A minus 4 sin cube A, sir.
Who? Tell me the name.
Meghna, sir.
Okay. 3 sin A minus 4. Which school? This also we can prove like the sine of 3a. We can write it as sine of 2a plus a. Can I write? Again, compound angles concept is used. Sine a plus b. That is, what is that? Sine a cos b plus cos a sine. Like that only we can use. Then it is given by sine 2a can be written as 2 sin a cos a into cos a plus this can be written as 1 minus 2 sin square a into sin. This can be written as 2 sin a cos square a plus sin a minus 2 sin cube. This can be further written as cos square a 1 minus sin square a plus sin a minus 2 sin cube. You are using identities as well. Over. Fifth one. Cos 3a can be written as same method you can follow. 4 cos cube a minus 3 cos a reverse. Tan 3a. If you want to prove this one like this, cos 3a can also written as cos a plus cos 2a plus a. Same method you have followed. Similarly, tan 2a plus a. This is 3 tan a minus tan cube a. Right? 3 tan a minus tan cube a. 1 minus 3 tan square. Okay? Try to prove these two using this relation. Are you able to follow? Your work at home, how you get this one using this method. Cos of 2a plus a. Alright. Similarly, tan of 2a plus a. Can you do it?
Sir, 10 members hand raise చేశారు సార్.
Is it over?
Okay, sir. You can arrest. Time.
Okay, tomorrow we'll discuss some models based on this angles, submultiple angles and all. Still anybody having any doubts? Otherwise, I'm leaving. Okay, meet again tomorrow. I'm leaving.
ఓకే సార్ ఎండ్ చేసేస్తాం. రికార్డింగ్ ఆపాలి కదా సార్. ఎండ్ చేసే ముందు రికార్డింగ్ ఆపేయాలి కదా. ఎండ్ చేసే ముందు రికార్డింగ్ ఆపేయాలి కదా.